Hi, good evening, everyone. It's a Friday already, so thank God it's Friday and hope everyone is doing well. All right, one of the recent biggest news is the Ethereum ETF that's been approved. All right, that caused some excitement. I think some of our clients were asking us, so, hey, can buy, can do this or not? All right, so today I'm just going to do a little short video to dive into it, hopefully shed some light and why Ethereum is not moving even after its ETF is being approved. So we're going to just share my screen and then we're just going to see how it goes, and hopefully it sheds some light for everyone. All right. All right. So the usual disclaimer. All right. Whatever I share here is my own personal view. Please don't take it as a buy or sell. It's just for educational purpose. Not so much entertainment purpose. Hopefully, everybody learns something from it. Hopefully, everybody benefits from it. If you're able to take some action and be able to grow from it. All right. So let's just dive into it. Okay. What we're going to cover. All right. The Ethereum ETF that's being approved. Okay, then why is Ethereum falling right now? Okay, should we get in right now, or should we wait, or should we, just stay away from it, right? Or Ethereum or Bitcoin, is there any better? Okay, and of course, end of the day, the proper allocation into such cryptocurrency. All right, Ethereum ETF approved. It was just approved on Tuesday. All right, it's finally approved. I think there was a big, they're pushing for it quite a while. Right, so the Ethereum ETF approved by SEC, bringing popular fund to second largest cryptocurrency. So we all know the first one, like the biggest blue chip, is your Bitcoin. Okay, so we saw about 1 billion of ETF of Ethereum ETF being traded. Okay, that's quite a very strong debut actually. But of course, Bitcoin being the biggest, all right, it actually saw a 4.6 billion inflow. Okay, so what are some of the reasons why, even such a big inflow, okay, did not see the price of Ethereum move? Okay, first you can see there, right? When it's listed, okay, then it had a 3 days of drop, quite a big drop, in fact. All right, we can see such an effect of new things being listed, such IPOs also. Right, you see even last time when the Bitcoin was listed, you can see actually it had a little move up after it continued to go down. All right, so this is probably just a play on things that getting listed. We can always see a bit of excitement, and after the following week, it starts to go down. So the first reason is nothing really new. All right, people are already expecting it. So the smart money probably kind of cashed out of it. As you can see also, recently, last year, there's ARM, semicon also, that's listed. You can see after that, it started to come off. Then after that, it started recovery. So first and foremost, I think firstly, it is people just taking profits off, or, people who rushed in, the big boys then came out, and of course, then usually they get hurt. All right. Second reason could be the fees also. All right. We saw Grayscale Ethereum Trust. You can see over here, these are some of the Ethereum ETF that's out, right? The Grayscale one's a bit higher, 2.5. So we can see probably a big shift, all right, into the cheaper fees. So I think there was some withdrawal. There's quite a big withdrawal, in fact, moving into this. So I think that's the second reason why it was why Ethereum is not really moving. As you can see, the flow table, okay, over the last 3 days or so, at least 1 billion is out from this Grayscale ETF, this Ethereum ETF, right? The rest is actually inflow into the other ETF, right? We can see this one probably because of the fees, and I think this is causing some of the dampening of the Ethereum also, right? The last reason why is on the technical perspective. We can see it's actually also Ethereum actually on a bit of being resisted. All right, it could not cross the horizontal resistance. So on a technical perspective, despite the good news, all right, of it being approved, we can see actually it came down. So technically it's a bit weaker. All right, you could see actually channeling coming down towards the 3,000 level. I think when it reached around thereabout, I think it's actually a good time to be looking either at the ETF or even Ethereum itself. All right, but what like I said, we also want to have the proper allocation, all right, or even Bitcoin or Ethereum. We've got some of our clients asking, hey, which one is better? All right, I personally am into both. All right, location-wise, later I'll just talk about it. But all right, if we just see overall year to date, we can see Bitcoin outperforming Ethereum. But if you look at the 3 years time frame, we can see Ethereum beating Bitcoin, and of course the 5 years Ethereum still beating Bitcoin. But I think this is due to Ethereum being starting from a small base. It started maybe a few years ago, was around $400, went up to 4,000, so that's already 10x. So I think in terms of that, the percentage can be a little bit skewed. All right, Bitcoin being the biggest, I think always that's the safer bet in some sense. So I'm personally into Bitcoin a little bit more. So in terms of Bitcoin or Ethereum, I've got a larger allocation to Bitcoin. All right, this is my own personal view. If you have a different view, of course, go for it. Right? What's more important is actually having the proper allocation. Crypto is still kind of volatile. It can move up and down quite a bit in a day. So do take note of that. Okay, ensure the proper allocation and don't be greedy. Don't just because everybody's talking about it, you rush in. Right? Always ensure you still have a proper entry point and exit point. All right, if you're whether you're trading it or whether you're going for long-term investing. All right, I only also allocate around 10 to 15%, right, into the cryptocurrency, right, to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other smaller coins. All right, this is for me. I'm a little bit more conservative, so I think you got to ensure you have the proper allocation. All right, don't all into crypto. That to me seems a bit dangerous. I'm still majority into the US, so do ensure your proper allocation. This is not for you to go in, go crazy. All right, always ensure the proper allocation. All right, and even that said, you have to ensure that you are well budgeted, ensure that you are well covered, because this is for investment purposes. So it's not meant for short term in and out. So do ensure you have that. All right, one of the few reasons why you might even just want to look at the ETF, I think firstly is there's a platform safety. As we know, there's a few platforms during the whole crash of the Bitcoin. All right, there's some platform that went bust, right? So at least this is proper on a proper platform. So at least you do have that safety. And secondly, so even your coins, if you just to buy purely the Ethereum or even Bitcoin, there is some risk of it being stolen. You know, some people have to put it into their different wallets and then having other passwords. So this eliminates all that hassle. It's the ETF. Right. That said, also, if you understand also, there's no staking for this ETF, so you do lose out a little bit on the yield. Right. So there's always two sides of the coin. There's always a bit of the plus and the pros. You weigh it yourself. I personally am into both. All right. So just ensure you got all your bases covered. All right. So hopefully this will help you in your decision making. If not, I'll see you in my next video. Just please give us a like, thumbs up, and help us to share it so that more people will benefit. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.